Hi and welcome to episode 117 of the This is Reportage podcast. My name is Alan Law. I'm the founder of This Reportage and This Reportage family, and I'm a photographer too. So fab to chat to the very talented Rebecca Walters for the podcast this week. One of the UK's best documentary family photographers, Rebecca has won 2 individual and 3 family story awards from us, and she talks about some of those today, as well as why finding out more about your families beforehand can improve the moments you capture, her journey from photography degree to professional, an editing tip that saved her a lot of time, our Netflix synopsis game, day in the life shoots of vacation photography, why it's so important to keep learning and investing in yourself, and so much more. Hey Rebecca, how you doing?
Hi Alan, yeah, good.
All good stuff. Yeah, I'm all good as well. All good. Yeah. How's the weather with you? Because where are you based? Are you like Northamptonshire?
Northampton, yeah. Oh, it's a bit cooler today, which is lovely, isn't it? It's too hot today.
Yeah. Have you had like thunderstorms?
Not yet. Tonight, maybe. They're promising.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We've had a little bit here. It's been mad, hasn't it? This past week or so.
Yeah, it's too much. I've been actually swimming in the lake, so that helps a little bit.
Oh, that's nice. What, near to where you live?
Yeah, there's like an old kind of castle, and they've got a big man-made lake, so it's quite nice and cold. Yeah.
Swimming in a castle lake. That is cool. What?
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, that's very English, like kind of like medieval. Like
it's not glamorous. You've got like awful shoes on, and yeah, no, it's lovely though.
You swim with shoes on?
Well, like swim shoes, so you don't get all the reeds and the mud. And I mean, not everyone does, but I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. You know, I don't think I've ever swam in a lake. Is it freezing?
Yes, normally, but at the minute it's like 22.
What, the water 22? Is it really?
Yeah, so it's quite warm at the minute, which is fine. I haven't done it in the winter because
you have or you haven't?
I haven't. I'm not brave enough.
No, I don't blame you. I couldn't do that. You know, well, I live in Cornwall, and you know, I just don't go in the sea like ever. It's just too cold for me.
You never go in the sea?
No, I know, it's bad, isn't it? We went to the beach like last week because it's been boiling, isn't it? I went with my family. They all went in, and I just sat on the beach.
Oh, I love it down there. It's so nice. I can't believe you don't get in.
I know it's bad, isn't it? It is bad. I should do. I went in once with a wetsuit, but even that was freezing. You know, it's cool. Do you ever wear wetsuits?
I own one, but I haven't been when it's that cold to wear it. So
I think I'm a fair weather swimmer. You know, I like it when you're in like Greece or something. I like it. But
got a cocktail or something.
Yes, yeah. Do you come down to Cornwall much then? You said you like it here.
I love it there. Yeah, we're going Devon in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah, Croyd area, but yeah, I love it all that way. My husband cycled from Scotland down to the bottom of Cornwall.
Oh, the whole Land's End John O'Groats thing.
Yeah, so we kind of travelled down with him and towards the end, and did all the beaches and stuff. So that was lovely.
Oh, that's cool. What, you didn't want to cycle it with him? Have a backie all that way, like.
No, we were in charge of drinks and.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you take photos? Did you record it that way?
No, I did. Which I wasn't there for all of it. We only met them like certain points. Okay. I just took my phone. We didn't do it properly.
Yeah. Well, that's a cool thing to have done though.
Yeah,
that's cool. And how are things going for you at the moment? You know, how's this year? How's this season coming along? How's things in general?
Yeah, really good. Actually, I'd probably say it's like my first year back full time. Since I had a child before COVID, so I had a bit of time off then. Then obviously we had 2020 and all that.
Yeah, how was that all for you?
It was fine. It was quite good in a way because before then, like obviously I had my child and I had a bit of a quiet year just while he was growing, like, you know, that first year. And I was deciding actually, what do I want to do? Like, do I want to carry on? I was in a bit of a weird confidence crisis with photography. Right. So like, do I carry on? Do I not carry on? So actually having that longer break where we couldn't work made me really miss it again, and did a few like courses and stuff. So it was actually quite good because it was nice being at home for a bit, and I actually got my like passion back to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was pretty good. Worked out.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's good. Some good things have come from it, haven't they? They have. I mean, getting your mojo back for this business is a good thing. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and how's things going along at the moment?
Yeah, really busy. So I'm still doing I do weddings and family, so it's just a bit crazy, isn't it?
It's busy. Yeah. That is busy. man. Yeah. And how have you all weddings and family shoots been going well this year? Have you had any nightmares?
No nightmares. No.
Good.
Yeah, yeah, really good. Like I've had some really cool family shoots. People I'm just editing now actually. I went on a camping holiday with a family the other week, so I was there for like the full 12 hours with
Oh,
them,
nice.
like morning till night, and it was so much fun.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Still, I've never done my family shoots. I've never done longer than like 3 hours. So I just, yeah. How do you get, how have you got those longer shoots? Is
I
it
don't
just,
know, that was my first one, Alan, so
oh, cool. Okay. Wow. 12 hours though. That's a long time, isn't it?
it was long. It was really, I know the couple because I shot their wedding maybe like 8 years ago. So I knew they were really chill, but it was them with his brothers and their kids. So there was like 13 of them, and they were all just like proper camping, like real
Right, yeah.
in pajamas. Do you know what I mean? No makeup. It wasn't like it was.
Oh, warts and all.
Entry. Yeah, it was so cool, and I just chilled. I remember like reading things like take your time, like you're there 12 hours, so you don't want to be like shooting because I shoot.
Yeah.
So I was like, try and breathe, Becky, and just take time.
Yeah, because that is a long time. And, I still feel like that kind of, I don't know about you, I still feel that kind of pressure to be looking like you, even though I know I've listened to so many people's great advice and, I do workshops and whatnot. And that patience is so important, but I still feel that pressure, like to be looking like you're working. Do you feel that as well?
Constantly, Alan. It's like, you want to look, But I did stop and have a cup of tea, and a bit of lunch. But
that's good. You need to be fed and watered.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And did you have nice weather then? Was it recent? Was it in this heat wave? Yeah.
It was. Well, it was the kind of, we had like a couple of days of clouds. It was on a cloudy day, so we didn't have any. It was a bit of a shame. We had no interest in like light really. It was right. It was a bit, of a shame. But it was brilliant.
And how do you find it compared to, you've probably done, in your weddings, you've probably done 12-hour weddings before as well. How did you find it compared to that? Like, is it less scary though, or is it the same? I don't know how you feel in general about nerves in shooting. Do you get nervous shooting weddings and families as well?
Yeah. Still get nervous. I normally get nervous until you start shooting, isn't it? And then you're like, fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I definitely noticed. So 12 hours at a wedding, like you thought you were tired, but 12 hours on the family shoot, maybe it's because I'm really busy and I'd just been. Where had I been? Leicester and Kent at the weekend, and this was on the Tuesday, so I'd done a lot of driving. So I was a bit tired, but also you don't have the music or the atmosphere, do you? Like
it must be different.
It carries you a bit.
Yeah, because at a wedding, there's like a certain thing is going to happen then, and a certain thing's going to happen then. So yeah, it must be different for the family shoot.
Yeah. So yeah, I was a bit tired, but it was great. It was my first 12-hour shoot.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Great stuff. Yeah. Would you like to do more of those? More day in the life type things?
Yeah, definitely. I think for holidays. Oh, actually, I did do one that was nearly. Oh, no, that's my second one then. I forgot.
Forgotten your entire first day in the life shoot.
No, okay. Well, was it 12 hours? I don't know. Yeah. So I've only done 2 long ones, and they've both been on holidays. So I think it works because there's
a whole market for that.
Yeah, that was great. So actually, the first one, this is bad, it was Isle of Wight. So I went to
Isle of Wight,
family. Yeah,
you're like a destination family photographer then.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Well, it is. If you've been to Isle of Wight, that's a whole other island, isn't it? So I class that as destination family photography. Yeah. No, but that's cool. There is a whole separate market for that kind of like vacation family photography. Is it something that that you've tried to specifically market for, or that you will specifically market for?
I'm not sure. I'm still it's on my brochure, if that counts. I've only really started marketing. I don't know. I'm not very good at it. I never do it, but yeah, I've only started this year trying to put more stuff out there like that. Yeah, would be really good.
Yeah, cool. I think that's really. I should do it more. I should aim for that market more down here in Cornwall, because it's such a holiday destination, isn't it? Really?
It's literally perfect down there for that.
That's true. You should market for it down here, but it's a bit of a fair way for you to come, isn't it? For each shoot.
Well, I would like. I mean, I'm there in 2 weeks. If anyone wants one.
Yeah, there you go. So contact Rebecca. Head to thesabotagebfamily.com. You'll find a profile. Actually, but head to thesabotagebfamily.com or thesabotage.com, and you'll see the blog post about this episode. And I'll be linking to Becky's site then. I just called you Becky. Is that okay? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Rebecca, let's talk about how you got into this world of photography. And I read that you actually have a degree in it, don't you?
Yeah, which isn't that common, is it really?
It really isn't. No, it's not at all. Yeah. Can you tell, where did you do your degree?
I did it at Thames Valley University in West London.
Okay, cool.
So I did my degree. Didn't really. I feel like it doesn't help you, but maybe it does subconsciously.
What was it, the kind of stuff that you were doing on a photography
It's so
degree?
good. It was all mainly all film. So I was in the darkroom a lot. I did a massive project on binge drinking, which was a 2-year project, and I shot it all on a little 35 mil. So basically just going out with my friends, but documenting it, but everything.
What, just taking selfies of you really drunk and like.
The selfies then. That was ages ago.
Oh yeah, because that predates it. You can still do that with a little camera, but
I just photographed them all getting in, really messes,
that sounds good.
That he's like. So yeah,
For 2 years.
Basically, yes, it was a 2-year. I took all the photos from 2 years and made a book. So it was things from like hospitals, visits, throwing up, and
Oh yeah.
so kind of just the whole story of. So the book ended up looking like one night out, but it was of 2 years worth of photos. If that makes sense.
That's cool. Yeah. What kind of places? Did you go to like Birmingham city centre and stuff? Or?
Well, we were in London.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like just the. Do you remember Oceanas? Did you ever used to go to that?
No.
No, just.
Sounds fun though.
Yeah.
With that book, what have you still got that book? Was it?
I have, yeah.
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 Cool. Do your friends? I bet your friends must have a love-hate relationship with those images, though.
It's in the loft, actually. That's bad, isn't it? Yeah.
That's cool, though, doing something like that then for your degree.
Yeah, and then so after the degree, I was like, I never want to take another photo again.
Okay.
Because I think I don't know, I didn't know where I was going with it, and I went and did something else. And
What
then
did you do?
fitness. I did personal training
Oh, cool.
a couple of years.
Nice.
And then realised, I miss photography. Actually, maybe I should try it again. And then always said I'd never shoot a wedding. Like the thought of it just was not. I don't want to pose anyone. I'm uncomfortable. Like that just was not my thing. But then decided, okay, I'll do one. I'll try and get one wedding and just say this is kind of how I'm going to shoot it. So I showed them basically the binge drinking project. It was like, but prettier.
That's awesome. You got your first wedding on the back of the binge drinking shots.
And it was a friend of a friend, so she kind of put trust in her friend, which was very nice. So yeah, did that, and then literally loved it. Handed my notice in the next day and was like, "This is what I'm going to do."
Oh, did you? Wow, that's cool. Wow,
Yeah.
literally the next day. Wow. And was there a lot of binge drinking at that wedding for you to photograph?
It was a really good wedding. It was December wedding. It rained a lot, but it was like a good drinking party celebration. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wow. So you handed your notes in the next day. Was it not super scary to do that? Did you? I guess you didn't have weddings lined up though.
No, I didn't have wedding lines on. I was really scared. I had a friend who was a photographer at the time. He came with me as like a backup, just in case. And I think I gave myself flu afterwards from the nerves, just the build-up of doing someone's wedding.
Oh yeah.
And then I just managed to book. So I think 7. It was that following year from that wedding, and then it just.
Wow, that's good going from the first wedding to get that many, just kind of referrals from that wedding.
Yeah, well, I had a little Facebook page at the time. I don't know. Yeah, I think I was really lucky. I felt like I thought it was going to take years, but yeah, I managed. It seemed to take. It was good.
Quickly, that's really good. And how about your family work then? How did you start getting into the family side of your work?
So I always did like just a little bit of family work with the weddings, but mainly only for like my wedding couples. I was never advertising it. And then when I had my son, obviously, things changed, don't they? And you look at things differently. And I just really was like, wow, okay, this is important, isn't it? It's so important. And it's nice having good pictures of your own family. And I always love looking at my family albums. And so
do you? Do you have actually many photos of yourself as a child? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love looking through those. Like, favorite thing to do, especially with like my grandparents, and they're a bit older now, so yeah, we have loads of albums.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is nice.
And now you're able to give that to other people.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, sorry though, I interrupted you. Yeah, so how did you get your
Oh
first
yeah,
family
okay.
client?
So then it was 2020. I was decided, right, I want to do maybe families more than weddings. Did a couple of courses and things just to like, re-educate yourself. It's just good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
so
then
important.
the first one I did, so I had all that time off, and then the first one I did was one of the ones that won an award with you, Alan.
Oh, which one?
That was the haircut one. So the young boy had a haircut.
Oh yeah, the whole story award.
Yeah, the story award. So that was,
That's
yeah.
that's so cool. I was going to ask you about that, yeah, because like both your family story awards, so good, and they both have a real clear narrative. So yeah, was that like why was he having his hair cut?
It was like a tradition. It's quite a big thing. Yeah, they had to wait. It was two. I think he was two, and it was his first haircut. It was his
Oh, really?
yeah, and then they save it. And I hope I'm saying this correctly, but they save his hair, and then when they've finished having all their children, they then release it into water. So it's like, really
Oh.
good thing.
That is really nice because when I first looked at that, first thing you think maybe is this really sad, like I don't, do you know what I mean though? Because sometimes that happens when a child is ill or they're doing it for that kind of reason. But so that's good to know it's a real happy thing. And I thought from looking at the later images in the story, it was more happy because it looked like a birthday party but was it not actually his birthday then?
No, the cake was because he had his haircut. Yeah.
Ah, well, that's really cool. I've never heard of that. That's really cool.
I don't think that's like tradition, but the young lad, Isaac, he was like, I want a cake for my haircutting. So he had a cake.
Oh, I like that. That's really cool. I wish I had a cake every time I had my hair cut.
That's great.
Yeah. That should be a thing, a haircut cake. But yeah, how did you get that? How did you, were they people that you knew or were they past wedding clients or?
No, they were quite, I think they knew somebody. I did a couple of the doorstep things. Did you do that?
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, so that's cool. But so during COVID? Yeah.
During COVID, yeah, I did a few doorsteps and then they saw one of the images and then contacted me that way.
Oh, that's super. That's cool to hear actually someone actually getting work from doing that kind of thing. So if anyone's could you explain maybe those doorstep things in case anyone doesn't know what you mean by that?
Well, I just went and took a few, loads of people did it, like a doorstep portrait, 'cause obviously we weren't allowed in or near anyone, so it was like during COVID, you just take a portrait, yeah.
but that's really cool. It's really cool though. I mean, did you literally go and just knock on like strangers' doors and ask them if they want their photograph taken then?
I think I set up a little Facebook page. I only did 20. I just did it for free, actually, just to...
It's giving something back, isn't it?
Yeah, and only locally, so yeah.
That's really nice. It's a lovely thing to have done. And also you've got work from it as well. It's like, it's karma, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've got an award for it. A very, I mean, a great, I'm losing my vocabulary today. Sorry, I'm like what's the word? Oh, I can't think. Well, it's a great award, a very justified award. Oh, man, I'm sorry, losing it. But yeah, it's so good. It's so good, that story award. And just while we're talking about your story awards, the other story award that you won from, is that like it looks to me like a first day at secondary school or something, or first day of school? What is it?
Yeah, so both of those stories were 2020. How can I say that? Yeah, 2020. So after the COVID thing, and they were both. So the first one they wanted to remember like the garden, so he'd spent the garden there, and obviously his first haircut. And the second one was Chloe, and it was her first day back at school after all the lockdowns.
Okay, yeah.
So excited, and so. It was just beautiful. She was just really excited to go see her friends again and be normal and go to school, and we just kind of documented that really, just kind of normal. I mean, we were there too early and we were already like with an hour to spare. It's like, okay, that's why she did it on the trampoline with the dog and.
Oh yeah. Oh, but it's so cool that it's really cool because I think a lot of people document like their own child's like first day at school or whatnot, but it's always just like that kind of like standard posed shot in front of the door in the uniform, and you're telling so much more of a story there and so much more natural, and it's really, really lovely. It's really varied, all your shots in that story, again, such a justified award. So good. No, it's not. It's Rebecca. It's great. It's awesome. It's just super work. Anyone listening now, do head to thisreportage.com or thisreportagefamily.com. I'll include both those story awards that Rebecca just spoke about. Yeah, really deserved awards. So you mentioned that like kind of that you wanted to do kind of maybe head more towards family than weddings. Is that still the case? Are you still wanting to push more family work over weddings?
I think I don't know. I've had a really good time this last year with both. So
You can still do both, can't you?
yeah, I'm still going to do both. I mean, the family stuff definitely works out a bit easier with my family life.
Oh, you
So,
mean like fitting, like shooting at the weekends and stuff, or?
yeah, because I've shot a lot of weekends this year, and I feel a bit. I've not really seen my son or my husband, so
Yeah, I get that. That's the thing, isn't it, with what we do?
yeah.
It's going to be tricky when they're older as well, and that's well, I don't know. I guess it's how old's your son?
3.5.
Okay, yeah. So it gets trickier when they're at school because you'll see them even less in the week then, and then you're away weekends shooting.
Yeah, and then I don't know how people do it, like summer holidays. I don't know. That's like our busiest time, isn't it? So,
Yes, that's true. Yeah, all fun and games. And so it's also actually I could ask you about well, we spoke about your awards. Let's talk about one of your individual ones that I really like. And is it your son then with a squirrel?
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Cool. I love that. And so it's a great individual award that Rebecca won. And so he's offering the squirrel something? Is it a nut or something? Or?
Yes, yeah. It's
Is it at Centre Parks?
yes.
Yes, I thought it was at Centre Park. Oh, that's cool. I love that. So, and you've got a really kind of low to the ground, love the composition, lovely colours in it. It's a lovely moment. Can you tell us more about that shot?
Yeah. Well, actually, I just got some new cameras that week because I was wanting to change camera systems. So I was actually just trying it out. I don't normally take a camera on holiday.
Oh, yeah, it's okay to do that. What did you get? What did you change from?
From Nikon to Sony. So I got the
Cool.
Sony A9.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, lovely A9.
Yeah, I just wanted something lighter, and the idea of the silent shooting is just for documentary stuff is amazing, I think. So
Totally agree.
yeah. So I was just practicing, and the squirrels keep coming, and we brought the nuts. So I just was outside. I think I was still in my pajamas. I just basically sat there for like 10, 15 minutes and just waited and waited. And a few other ones came, ducks came. But yeah, that was the image that I thought worked.
Yeah, and it's awesome. It's so cool. Wow, 10, 15 minutes. That is patience. That is good. This is what, we talk about so much on the podcast, the importance of patience. But yeah, that is a pure example of patience then. Yeah.
Yeah, waited. But yeah, I could have probably it might have happened quicker, but I had to be still.
Yes, well, you do, yeah. All that wildlife. That's one of the best things about Centre Parks, isn't it? All the squirrels around.
Yeah, I love Centre Parks.
Yeah, and me, it's so good, isn't it? We went away about 5 weeks ago for a week. And we were just sitting in the villa thing, and then looked out the window, and there was a deer just there, which was beautiful.
Which one did we go to?
We go to our nearest one's Longleat. What about you?
Oh yeah, we've just got one in Woburn now.
Sherwood. Oh, right, okay. Is that nearer to you than Sherwood then?
Yes, about 40 minutes.
Okay. It's only 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Ours is about like three hours away. It is. Anyway, yeah, and I love Centre Parks.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but the Centre Parks are great in it. It'd be good to be like a Centre Parks reportage photographer. If we could, that'd be good.
That would be good.
Yeah, just like go on holiday with people to Centre Parks and there's a market there.
Afterwards, that would be great, wouldn't it?
The what afterwards? Sorry.
Use the spa afterwards.
Oh, use a spa. I've never been to the spa. Is it nice?
Oh, it's so nice. It's like the best.
Oh,
Yeah, really. Yeah.
We just always, I think we're a bit cheapskates when we go to Centre Parks. It's like virtually just swimming pool and then restaurants. That's all we do, really.
Oh, we don't. We always take our own food, Alan. So we're even more.
It's funny. I used to always really like the takeaway at Centre Parks as well, though. How you could have like a mix of like Chinese and pizza and curry.
And it's great because you can order the kids. We did it one night with spag bol. So he had a spag bol and we had Chinese. Yeah, it was good.
It's good, isn't it? Wow, I should say this podcast is in no way sponsored by Centre Parks, but it's all good. Yeah, I love it. It's really cool. Okay, Rebecca, let's change tack slightly though. Let's change tack. Do you watch many movies or TV series?
Alan, I listen to your podcast, and I could never get any of these right, so it's going to be really embarrassing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it's good to start with our expectations low, anyway. So. So Rebecca knows what's going to happen, and if anyone's listening to the first time, just a little fun game on the podcast that I'm going to read. Well, I think it's fun. I don't know if people at home find it fun. I hope they do. But yeah, I'm going to read a synopsis of maybe a movie or a series, and we're going to see if Rebecca can get it, and hopefully you can play along at home. Okay, are you ready for your first one?
Terrible. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. This is an old movie. So this is about 30 years old. Okay, but it's famous. So that's a clue. Okay, so a cyborg assassin is sent back in time to kill Sarah, a waitress, in a bid to stop her son, who will wage a long war against his enemy in the future unless the course of history is altered.
I feel like this is really obvious. I get honestly, no, I don't know.
No, it's as a clue, it's one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's big films.
What, Terminator?
Yes, that's it. Boom. Yeah, you got it. Nice. See, that's great.
Okay, we got one.
You got one. That's great. A lot of people don't get any, so that is good. That is good. Have you seen it, the original?
I think so. Yeah.
That's good. I haven't seen the first one in ages, but the second one's really good as well. Have you seen the second one?
Not sure.
Oh, okay. People are like, we don't care how. Go on to the next one. Okay, so this one is also an old movie that I've never seen, but it's a very kind of like famous pop culture type movie. Okay, so a high school wise guy is determined to have a day off from school, despite what the principal thinks of that. This is like an 80s film, I think.
The only like school 80s thing I can think of is Napoleon Dynamite.
Ooh, no, I don't know what that is.
No,
it's not that. What is that?
So I don't know. I can't quite remember, but it's about a school kid, I think.
Okay. This one is very. It's kind of. I've never seen it though, but it's Matthew. Someone in it. I'm sure his name's Matthew. I think. Oh, I don't know. But the title has got "day off" in it at the end.
Day off. Oh, whatever. Brewler's. What is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah. Good. I can give you that. You get like half points.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Thanks.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. It's famous though, isn't it? It's funny we've seen it. Yeah. Okay. I won't ask you how that is. You've never seen it. Okay. Cool. Well, you're doing well, Rebecca. Your last one. Okay. This is more recent. It's a series. It's probably 7, 8 years old, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So. Ricky Gervais created and stars in this heartwarming comedy drama series as a loyal English nursing home care worker who sees only the good in everyone.
Afterlife.
Oh, no, it's not.
Then.
It's I think it's this series kind of before that. It's really good as well, actually.
Oh, I've never seen that. I want to watch it.
Oh, okay. It's called Derek. Yeah, it's.
No, I've not seen that.
Oh, you should watch it. It's really good. It's really good.
I like Afterlife. That's such a. Is it Afterlife?
Yes, that was brilliant, wasn't it? That was really good. This is almost, it's almost as good as that, actually. I thought it was really good. So, yeah, you should check it out. Especially if you like Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. Well, we've just finished watching, we're a bit slow on everything, so that's on my list. I'm going to watch that next. Cool.
Yes, do it. It is really good. Well, you did really good there, Rebecca. That's like 1.5 out of 3.
That's thanks.
Okay, let's go back to your photography. And I think you mentioned it earlier on, actually, and I think you're a firm believer in the value of learning and investing in courses. And I think you recently did a mentorship with Anna Hardy. Is that correct?
I did, which was really good. So,
yeah, can you tell us more about that?
Yeah. So obviously, like last year, whenever I was going back full time, and then Anna I'd done one of Anna's courses before anyway, the online one.
Oh yeah, was that the Roost thing? Was it? Or?
Yeah, Roost, done the Roost, and then she put out an email saying she was doing something called the Accelerator. I hope I've said that right, Anna. I'm going to get it wrong now, aren't I? But it's basically like a mentorship, and it was brilliant. So I just felt like I needed a bit of help and direction, and starting again. I needed a new website, and I was changing things, and it's quite overwhelming, isn't it? Doing everything sometimes, and
oh yeah.
just need a bit of help. So I just saw it and instantly was like, yes, okay, amazing. And then so it's been 6 months and we've had like a phone call every 2 weeks and it's covered so many things and it's just really helped because even if some things but you don't know, but she's just there kind of helping me and then making sure I do stuff, which is because you kind of get distracted by life, don't you? So it was just really good. I loved it.
That's really cool. Every 2 weeks is really cool as well. That's really proper on it.
Yeah, it's proper on it with lists of what to do, of like, and then obviously sometimes, I mean, the last month or so, I've been so busy, I've not had much to do. But at the beginning, she does like a full brand audit thing. So I've got the list I can carry on afterwards as well, going
That's
through
cool.
everything. It's really good. And it really helped me just get some confidence back and doing the family stuff and
that's really good.
And things like that are just totally out of my comfort zone.
Like doing podcast interviews.
I'm doing podcast, Alan, yes.
Oh, that's really cool to hear though. And I spoke to Anna on a podcast quite a while ago. So that's cool if people want to listen to that as well. Check it out. And she's lovely, isn't she? She's really
she's so nice. Literally so nice. She's so, just really helped me kind of get back into it and market and everything. So
that's cool. Did she review your work as well and stuff?
Not so much like critiquing, but definitely. So sometimes I wanted a bit of help with culling sometimes because I definitely deliver too many, and I'm always thinking, is the family, they might like that expression more than that one, and so I asked her a few times if she could help me go through a few sets and just be like, is it good, is it not? Because you just get to, like, when the family you're shooting, you kind of, it's hard to look at it objectively sometimes, isn't it? Like, is it
sure,
or is it? So you did help me a couple of times, just try and cull them down, because
that's good. Yeah, I'm like you though. I struggle with culling. I probably deliver too many images. Well, but then I don't know. Can you deliver too many images? I don't know.
How many do you deliver on a wedding?
About 850 to 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think that's good. We're there a long time. Lots of things happen. You never know which they're going to like more, and they don't have to keep them all if they don't like some of the other ones. They can press delete. That's all.
Yeah, they can delete them, can't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's all good. They've got the rest of their lives, hopefully, or the rest, however long their marriage lasts, to look at the images. And I think impact is overrated in a way, though. So anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, all good. Have you ever shot like a second marriage, by the way? Just
yeah.
About the same couple that you photographed at their first wedding, and then like you photographed like the bride or the groom the second time?
No.
I
think I was asked, but I was busy.
Oh really? Wow, that would be surreal, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Especially if you called like the new bride or the new groom like the old one's name.
Yeah, because by the end of the day, it's imprinted, the couple's name, isn't it, in your head? Like, them as a couple. Yeah, no, I've never done that. Have you?
No, I haven't. No, I wish I had, because it'd be a good story. But
yeah.
No. If anyone else has done that, listening in, let me know. I want to know about that.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, because is it? Oh, I don't know why I'm talking about that again. But no, just because we're on the subject of marriage. But like divorce rate used to be like 50%, didn't it? I don't know what it is now. But
I don't know.
It is weird to think that half of what we do shooting weddings maybe, doesn't get looked at again, or looked at with distaste or something.
Yeah, and then I always think, like, if you've blogged it, it's hard, isn't it? I don't know.
Well, do you think they might get in touch and ask you to?
Well, no one has, but then I don't blog or do much like that. I'm very slow.
Yeah, while we're on that subject then, do you not, how are you on like social media and marketing in general?
Well, I'm trying. So since Anna, so before I got Anna, I used to post twice a year on Instagram.
Well, just on your birthday and Christmas.
Basically, yeah. Hello. Always with the promise that I was going to post more, but it never happened. So Anna was like, "You need to post, Becky." So I have been posting. I have stopped again probably recently.
Right. Okay. It's hard. It's getting into a habit, isn't it? Really, I think like everything. Because I get that. I post a bit regularly and then get out of the habit as well. What kind of things do you post as well when you do? Do you just post images, or do you post kind of like your real life behind the scenes stuff? Do you do Instagram stories like the cool kids?
No, I'm not a cool kid. No. I don't. No, I think you should do some of your personal life, shouldn't you? But
I know you should, and that's what everyone says, isn't it? And it makes sense, but I'm not good at that either.
I mean, you live in Cornwall. You could just walk down the beach and that'd be lovely.
Well, yeah, but are people interested in that? I always think, I don't know, I do find it, I guess, interesting watching some photographers, but I'm also like, why would someone be interested to watch me talking about what I'm doing,
Yeah. Alan, do one next week. I mean, not swimming.
Yeah, here's me sitting on the beach. Everyone else enjoying this the sea. Yeah, maybe I should, but yeah.
No.
I should. There's such a long list of shoulds and shoulds.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned culling as well, and so we could just talk about like editing in general. Can you tell us a bit about how you do yours? Any tips or bits of advice, that's maybe helped your workflow, your editing over the years?
Well, up until recently, I was very, very slow, probably extremely slow, and I'd do like 5 calls and then
really? Wow.
and then cull again, and then do another edit. Yeah. This year, so I've got AI, Imaging AI, whatever it is.
Oh yes, I know they used to sponsor Reportage, but I never actually tried it. Actually, has it been good?
It's been really good. Yeah. So I got that this year, set it all up, and then every time I had something and edited it, I then went back and told it what I changed. So now it seems to be pretty much done, which is great.
That's really good, because it's really good value as well, isn't it, compared to like human editing?
Really good. And then also when I'm culling now, this is cheapskate maybe, but I cull a bit harder, because I'm like, if I don't cull it out now, I've got to pay for it to be edited.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. No, that's really cool. So then when you get your like kind of Lightroom catalog back from Imaging AI, is it like 90% there or 80% there?
Yeah, 90%. It doesn't do, well, I think it does do black and whites now, but it all comes back in colour, and then I go through and choose the ones I want black and white, and I crop it all myself now. I was getting them to do it, but actually it's pointless because you want to crop yourself anyway, so I do that. I just crop, basically.
Right. Wow, that's so good. That must be a massive time saver.
Yeah, huge, especially for weddings.
Right, yeah. Do you use it for family shoots as well, or just?
Yeah. And family shoots. Yeah.
Maybe I should give it a go. I think I'm such a curmudgeon, like stuck in my ways, I think. Although I also edit very quickly, so like I shot the wedding on Saturday, I'd called it the next day, and then I'd edit it the next day as well.
That's the dream.
I like to get to the next wedding being up to date with my editing. It makes me feel better. So.
No, I'm really slow. I have no tips then. I'm slow.
Well, it was a good tip to say use Imaging AI. So
yeah, that's the tip.
If anyone hasn't tried it though, they should try it, because I've heard lots of really good stories like you. So yeah, that's good. What, Rebecca, to you is the most challenging aspect of family photography? What is the trickiest or the hardest thing for you? Whether that's something specifically to do with the day, or I don't know, making people feel easy your presence, or the business side of it. What's the most challenging bit?
Culling, definitely. Marketing is I'm not very good.
How are you getting most of your family shoot business then, really? Do you know? Is it just past referrals from? Yeah,
literally everyone that I've shooting is still previous clients, or someone that's seen someone. Yeah, just referrals, really.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I'm on Google at the minute, because I redid my website and it's gone to the back of Google, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Next on the list.
Have you done your own SEO, or do you have someone doing that?
Well, I did do it, and then wasn't. But I think it was so old, my website, and then redid it, and then Google didn't like that, so I need to get someone to do it, really.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not fun to do yourself, is it? That kind of thing.
Have you done yours yourself?
I did do years ago, yeah, but I haven't put anything into it in years. So, and it's something that you keep having to keep on top of as well. Yeah. But yeah, that used to be my day job before being a photographer. I was an SEO, so.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm so glad I changed careers there, definitely. Becky, have you ever made any really memorable mistakes or accidents on a shoot? You know, it could be family or weddings. Ever made any big mistakes?
Well, most likely, yeah. Oh. Yeah, loads. I don't know.
No, nothing mega specific, like I don't know, like I've missed a cake cutting before.
Oh, no, I've never done that.
Yeah, I was just having a little nap in my car. I used to do that in my first few years of weddings, and they just cut the cake. Yeah, missed that. Yeah, and it was one of those that they took a big chunk out of it as well, and I hadn't even taken a photo of the cake yet before they did it.
Were they fine with you?
I never mentioned it. I took like a different side of the cake, you know, without the chunk out of it, but I didn't mention it. Have you never missed anything like that then? No,
I don't think so. No, no. I've never missed.
It's good. That's good.
I missed the shot, but I've never been asleep in my car. No, I haven't.
If some regular listeners as well, I've missed the first kiss once as well, and that really threw me for the rest of the day. You know, the camera, you know, those times just when I do blame it on the camera because I was all set up ready for it. You just know those times when it just doesn't focus at that 1 second you want it to.
And it's always on that moment. Like it never happens at any other moment. It's always the moment that you needed.
Yeah, that's so true.
I do find so since switching to Sony, they don't really miss ever.
It is better, isn't it? Definitely. Yeah, it is
Especially
definitely.
for family photography. It's been actually so amazing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, cool. What is it? Is it the silence of it as well? And are you using the screen more than the viewfinder? I know I am. How about you?
Yeah, I never thought I would, but yeah, I'm using the screen more. But the silent and it does the eye tracking.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
It's amazing.
It is so good, isn't it?
200 miles an hour, aren't they?
That is so true, though, isn't it? Yeah, that is so true. And what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite kind of lens or focal length for your family work?
Yeah, probably. I think all the ones either 35 or 24. Like so, I have a 24 to 70 or a 35 prime, and I have an 85, but I don't really. I only take a couple of that. I like to be a bit closer. You like being close, don't you, Alan?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I totally understand that. Yeah. So very similar to you. So 25. Yeah, I'd shoot not much on the 85 as well, about 80% on 25.
Yeah. Yeah, I like being close, and I like shooting wide, and I like trying to get a lot of things in a picture, but that's really hard, isn't it? So.
It is, yeah, but you nail it. You're so good, Rebecca. You're so good. And just talking about shooting close there, do you find, are your families, you know, the kids and the parents, are they fine with you being that close? You know, do you warn them in advance that you're going to shoot that close, or, you know, how do you do it?
I suppose I've never actually said that, but trying to think what I do. No, I just kind of straight in, go straight away.
I think that's good to go straight in. I'm like that with the weddings as well, because then they just see straight away that's how you work. It's not, you know, we're just used to it straight away then, really.
Yeah, I think that's what I do. I should probably notice it on my next shoot, but yeah.
Yeah, self-analyze what you're doing. Are you like kind of quiet on the family shoots, or do you talk to the kids and the parents, or do you stay really quiet? How do you work?
Yeah, I speak to them quite a bit before, actually. So they kind of know. So I send them a questionnaire and then I ring them and explain that it's really chill. And if they want anything, just say. But other than that, we'll just kind of come up with a plan and they crack on. But when I get there, I try and obviously have a chat with them, say hello, get on the kids' level, say hello to them. I don't know, say I like their top, or if they've got something funny, like the girls got something pretty in their hair, just try and make it not about the photos and more about saying hello. And then I'm quite quiet anyway. But
you don't sound that quiet. You don't sound that quiet, right?
That's me being nervous, probably. I'm kind of like, I don't know, quiet and joining, but I don't know, that's hard. Yeah, both.
Well, it sounds like, that's it. I think that sounds like the perfect way. It'd be weird if you just didn't talk at all at a shoot when you're like right there around the family and not saying anything.
Oh, yeah. Okay. In that case, then, yeah, I'm.
You talk all the time. You're like...
Okay. No, I'm quiet and chatty. Yeah.
But
I'll try and interact with the kids a little bit if they're not loads, just a tiny bit. not. It's hard to explain, isn't it? I don't want to pose them,
Yeah.
but I'm not ignoring them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's getting that balance. Yeah, totally. I totally get that. Do you ever show them like the shots on the back of the camera and stuff?
Sometimes only the children though, because
Why not the parents?
I don't know. I don't know. It feels like a fun thing to show a kid, doesn't it? You're like, look.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Yeah.
Do you ever get any kind of like parents or kids like not quite understand that it's going to be documentary, so they'll look at you a lot and
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
what do you do in those cases? Do you say like it's natural, or do you just still take the shots when they're looking at the camera and then just move on?
Yeah, I think I take the shot and say, great, we've got it, let's play. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I tell them before that we'll only do 10 minutes kind of looking at the camera if you want, and then the rest just be, and don't even worry. But I always say, like, if you want to look at the camera, like, that's fine, like, do it. Like, but you don't need to at all. So.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned there about a questionnaire. What kind of things are you asking on the questionnaire?
I should have got that up, shouldn't I? Where we're going?
Yeah. Do you suggest places or let them suggest places?
I always say they pick it. Really, I want them to pick somewhere that means something to them or they want to go to. So that's sort of like the holidays. It's their, or if it's their home, I'd rather them pick. Yeah. Oh, I'd never really pick. I hate picking.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And that makes sense for them to pick and have somewhere that's special to them, or some local knowledge that they know of anyway. So
yeah, do that. And then I ask them like what their favourite weekend is. So just so I can kind of what they would do if they had no plans. What would they be doing? And then I ask a little bit about the children and what they want to remember right now about their children.
Oh, that's nice.
So for that, the haircut one. So they filled that out. And Isaac is like really playful, so I knew that before I got there. And then Darwin, they put like he loves to fix things and build things, and he's so when I not that chooses my shots, but when I was watching them, you can see it. And then I saw I think it's in the story, but so Darwin is fixing a little car at the foreground, which is his personality completely, and then. In the background, Darwin, the young one, is playing with the swing ball.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember. That's great layering. That is.
Yeah, so that was both their personalities, I thought. But they thought they loved it. So, but yeah.
Well, that's really cool though, and getting that kind of information from the questionnaire beforehand for you to look out for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it does help me because sometimes it just helps helps me know a bit more about them, so I can keep an eye out and look for that. Try and get that. Try.
No, that's good. And you do. Stop being so modest.
Oh, yeah. I like this, Alan.
Oh, you're super. It's really fun. This is great. It's great. No, that's cool. So have you, I should, I don't do so many. Obviously, I do more weddings and family shoots. So I do want to do more family stuff. I've never done a questionnaire, but it makes total sense to have that kind of knowledge beforehand. Do you like Skype or Zoom your family clients as well or not?
No, just a phone call.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'll send you the questionnaire. You can pinch what you want.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I'll make sure to change the Rebecca Walters bit. But,
yeah.
Okay, let's change tack again slightly, Rebecca. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a bit quick fire stuff.
Okay.
Quick fire. Do you prefer sleeping or eating?
Oh, eating.
Oh, really? Yes. Okay, cool. What's your favorite food?
Thai, 100%.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What is your favorite Disney film?
Oh. This is not quick fire. I don't know.
It's not quick fire.
I want to say, I don't know. The Lion King. Frozen was good, wasn't it?
Frozen was good, but Lion King is better, I think. Lion King. Have you seen the remake of The Lion King?
No.
No, it's not worth it. No, the original's loads better with Rowan Atkinson and
yeah.
I used to love the soundtrack for The Lion King. When I was
no, all the words, Alan.
I do, yeah. Go on then, give us from the beginning, every single song from that would be good. Yeah. It is lovely though, isn't it? It is lovely.
Yeah.
Did you see, sometimes you procrastinating, or I am procrastinating on Facebook. You see random photos or random videos or whatnot. And a girl asked for a Lion King birthday cake. Did you see it?
No.
But she wanted the moment that Mufasa died so that all her friends would be too sad to eat the cake so she could all eat the cake.
Oh my God. I'm not...
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. So the cake is literally the image of, it's like with icing and Mufasa dead and like Simba like pouring at him. Yeah.
I'll have a look. That's funny.
Yeah. It's a good one. Sorry if no one's seen The Lion King. I've just spoiled what happens.
Yeah. Warning at the beginning of the. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. When was the last time you left your phone at home?
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
Oh, I can't talk though, but yeah.
I try and keep it on Do Not Disturb a lot.
Oh, really? Do you like in day to day? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bit much. When we were all in lockdowns, just on your phone constantly, weren't we? Like, which was nice, chatting to people. But yeah, now I try and put it on Do Not Disturb a lot.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never really do that. I found. So I asked this question, about when did you leave your phone at home? But I'm the worst. So I literally, I can't think of a single time in the past, I don't know, 10 years that I've left my phone at home. So I'm really bad with it. But I found that not replying to messages I used to reply to messages like straight away, and that would just take me out of the moment all the time. So I've become purposefully a bit more lax in that way. That's helped me.
Yeah, turn it up. I don't reply now. I'm terrible.
Yeah. Okay, totally original question, which is not, of course, but you're cast away on a desert island. What one album would you take with you?
Oh, God. I don't know.
What kind of music do you like?
Everything.
Oh, really? That's a good way to be. Yeah. Couldn't think of the one album. That would be tricky, though, wouldn't it? It would be tricky.
I mean, I would like to say Adele, but I feel like after Forever, you might want something a bit more uplifting. But I do love Adele.
Oh, well, you can have that. You can have that. Have you ever met or photographed anyone famous?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's quick fire. I like that. That's quick fire.
No.
What are you afraid of, Rebecca?
This podcast.
That's great, quick fire. That's good. I like that. That's good. Do you play a musical instrument?
No.
Okay, that's good.
That's really boring.
What is something that you really love, but that most people seem to hate? This is not a riddle, by the way. It's just a question.
I don't know.
Or you can flip it round. Is there something that you hate that most people seem to love?
Actually, I do know what the answer is. Strawberries. I don't like them.
Oh, really? Yeah, that is a good one then. Yeah, you really don't like strawberries?
No, they're too sour, sweet. No.
Man, you're missing out. Even like watching Wimbledon, you don't have like strawberries and cream.
No, just the Prosecco.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. What about strawberry ice cream?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Wow. Okay. No strawberries for Rebecca. What is your favourite flavour of ice cream?
It's probably vanilla, which is really boring.
Wow, that's cool. That is very vanilla, but yeah. No, but you can't. But a good Mr. Whippy. I like the Mr. Whippy vanilla. That is nice.
Yeah, like that, and a Magnum White. The Magnum Whites.
Oh yes, yeah, classic as well. Yeah, that's good. That's all good. Good. Well, that was a fun little quick fire round. That was good. That's good. And looking down, Rebecca, we are almost coming up to the 50 odd minute. What is it? Yeah, 50. Yeah, 53 minutes. It's flown by, isn't it? It's been fun.
Yes, it has been fun.
Oh, good. I really enjoyed it. Got time for another question though. Let's do a really difficult one, shall we? It's
okay.
No, let's go for it. Yeah, but if someone was just starting to think, about becoming a documentary family photographer, they just wanted to dip their toes in it and, just start. So right at the beginning of their journey, would you have any advice or tips for them? Just people just starting out.
Yes, I guess. Oh God, please cut that.
No, I got to keep that in because it's not a long pause. It's good.
I feel like I'm not qualified to give advice, but
She's modest, of course you
yeah.
are.
So just practice like it. I don't know. Yeah, just practice. Get
Practicing is
a
a big deal,
mentor.
though.
Yeah, get a mentor. Do a course. Do an online course. It really. I don't know. I love learning, and I think they really help me every time. However, whatever course I do or workshop, even if you take one thing from it, then practice it, and then just I don't. The first thing, don't. If you had children, you could document them, I guess, couldn't you?
That's true. It is handy in that way. Yeah, that's true. But I think that's such great advice about practicing and going to workshops and mentoring courses. And just you meet other photographers that way. And that's so important as well.
It's so important. It's so cool, and like everyone's so nice. I think everyone wants to help each other, and it's
Yeah,
like a really nice community, doesn't it?
it is, isn't it? And before I got into it, I thought the photography world would be so guarded, but it's not. It's lovely people like yourself.
And you, Alan.
No, that's cool. Well, actually, one thing I want to ask before, because I do remember it right. So we met years ago, and you did mention, didn't you, that you shot a wedding in Vegas, but it was a kind of like impromptu shoot, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I went on your workshop. That was awesome. Law school.
Oh, thank you. I didn't want to bring that up for that, but yeah, thank you. But yeah, because of the Vegas thing, I've mentioned about going to Vegas quite a lot on the podcast. So I just think it's awesome that you shot. How did that happen? You shooting that Vegas
I
wedding?
shot it on my phone. I didn't shoot it because I went for my 30th with my girlfriends, and we met this couple in the casino, and they were just about to get married but needed a witness. But we ended up having a few drinks with them, and then my friend Melissa ended up being their witness, and we all ended up coming along, and I just took a few photos on my phone of it. But it was so cool. It was like a proper Vegas thing. Let's just meet these people and watch them get married. And
That is like the ultimate Vegas thing, that is.
yes, it was really good. And then so then they went off and did their thing, but then we saw them again later on. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was really
Oh,
fun.
that's so cool. And you're able to send them the photos. They didn't have a photographer at all.
They didn't have it, no, because they were just getting just a cute little, just the two of them, right outside the Bellagio. And I
Nice.
just shot a load on my phone.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then just sent them to them, yeah.
That's proper cool. That is, as you said, it's like a proper Vegas thing to do, that, isn't it? That is a proper Vegas thing to do. What, did they get married? Was it in a little chapel or something? Or was it in the Bellagio where they actually got married?
They got married. I don't know if it's legal. I don't know what the rules are over there, but they just, there's like little, on the pavement outside the Bellagio, there's like little curved bits.
So right, it's literally there.
Yeah, it's literally there. So they just had a registrar come and marry them.
Wow.
And then, well, I guess it was legal because, Melissa signed the form to be the witness. So it was, there must be different rules over there. So, she signed the form. And it was just in front of the fountains. It was lovely.
Oh, that's cool. Did the fountains go off as they were?
The fountains were off. We were crying. It was...
What a story. That is so cool. With photographic evidence as well. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool, Rebecca. I had to ask that. I had to ask that. So awesome. Rebecca, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you so much, Alan. I can't believe you've asked me, so thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you. You've been so cool, so open, and just so great little stories and great bits of advice, and it's really cool to talk to.
Yeah, you too.
Anyone now listening, do head to thisreportage.com or thisreportage.family.com. I'll include a link through to Rebecca's site and the Family Story Awards and your individual Reportage Family Award as well. That's going to be a lot for me to put in the post there, Rebecca. That's a lot of And hopefully, I've not seen you since that workshop. Hopefully get to meet you in the flesh again one day.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be amazing.
Cool. Thanks so much, Rebecca.
Thanks, Alan.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to the 117th episode of the This is Reportage podcast. Really lovely to talk with Rebecca. Hope you enjoyed listening in. Head to thisreportagefamily.com or thisreportage.com for a link to her website and to see the couple of family story awards and the individual awards you spoke about too. We now have 117 episodes of the podcast available where we speak to wedding and family photographers from all over the world. If you like this episode, delve into our back catalogue for lots more. If you're not a member of This Reportage or This Reportage family, check out all the benefits of joining us, including an unlimited number of images on your profile, 60 individual award and 18 story award entries per year, invites to our physical meetups and parties, exclusive discounts, hours of educational videos featuring tips and advice from some of the world's best photographers, and much more too. Submissions are open now for our next award collections. The deadline is the same for both our wedding site and our family site. Submit by 23:59 BST on the 23rd of September 2022. No poses, nothing staged. This is Reportage. And this is bye for now.